Hello everyone. In this class, we will learn about the creation, invocation, and deletion of user-defined functions, in addition to providing a wide range of built-in functions. MySQL also supports user-defined functions, which can be used to implement specific functionalities. The syntax for creating a user-defined function is as shown on the screen. Create function name parameter name data type. Returns return value data type. Begin. Function body. Return value data. End. In the above syntax, function name, user-defined, must comply with the rules for identifiers. Parameter name, the formal parameter names defined for the user-defined function. The create function statement can declare one or more parameters, and each function's parameters are only valid within that function. Data type, the data type of the parameters, which can be one of the system-supported basic data types. Return value data type, the data type of the return value, which can be one of the system-supported basic data types. Now let's demonstrate the creation of a user-defined function. This function will return a string based on the content of the parameter. We will use the command create function and assign it a name of say goodbye. Inside the parentheses, we provide a parameter named name, with the data type varchar 30. The return value of the function is defined as varchar 50. The block enclosed by begin and end is the function body. This function is quite simple and returns a string. We use the concat function, which is a built-in function used for string concatenation. It concatenates two parts, the string goodbye and the value of the parameter name passed into the function, concatenating the two parts of content and returning the result. Let's execute the command, and the function will be created successfully. Please note that when defining the function, we initially use the delimiter command to modify the statement delimiter. This allows us to use the semicolon as the statement delimiter within the custom function, without it being automatically executed as part of SQL statement of the function. By changing the delimiter, when encountering a semicolon within the function body, it will not be executed until the modified delimiter is encountered. In other words, the system will execute the function when it encounters the modified symbol. After completing the definition of the function, we need to use the new delimiter to end the function. To change the delimiter back to the default semicolon. This concludes the creation of the function. The user-defined function can be called using the select statement. The calling format is as follows. Select function name argument 1. Argument n. After defining the function, we can proceed to call the function. The command used to call the function is select, followed by the function name and the corresponding arguments. Referring to the example mentioned earlier, we need a character type parameter, and the provided argument is Tom. Let's execute the function call. The function is called successfully, and the output result is goodbye Tom. In essence, it performs the concatenation defined in the function with goodbye, and the value of the passed parameter, in this case, Tom. Therefore, the output is goodbye Tom. This concludes the process of function invocation. For an created user-defined function, it can be deleted using SQL statements. The syntax is as shown on the screen. Drop function if exists function name. Now let's demonstrate the deletion of a function. The command used to delete a function is drop function, followed by the name of the function you want to delete. Execute the command. Deletion is completed. Query OK. Execution successful. Next, let's see what happens if we add ifExists to the deletion statement. We have just deleted the sayGoodbye function. Execute the following deletion statement again. As you can see, it produces an error because the sayGoodbye function doesn't exist in the student_info database. If we add ifExists in this case and check, it is clear that the system does not throw an error and the command executes successfully. However, it generates a warning, indicating that the function sayGoodbye doesn't exist in the student_info database. So, when we add ifExists and execute this statement, it means that the function you want to delete no longer exists. The command can still run smoothly without any errors but a warning. This concludes the deletion operation for functions. Multiple choice questions. Select one answer choice. Fill in the blanks questions. True or false questions. Program fill in the blanks questions. Above, we have provided examples on how to create, call, and delete user-defined functions. We hope that you have gained a good understanding and mastery of these concepts. Thank you, everyone.